Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
As it will look to be the Twisted Fate. So I don't get my wish. That's absolutely fine. It's just going to be that Shen support.
Yeah, Shen support comes in.
You know what you do? When you wear a helmet, you keep yourself safe. And that's exactly what he does. Is on the top side of the map, Doran's showing us that this is absolutely a winning matchup for Nah. However, not able to actually win as Destiny down towards the river. The action never stops, and first blood goes over to Deft, of all people. Yep. Yucal finally with the CS advantage. As Chovy, I think, is a little bit upset about that as he throws down the gold card. Will pick up Yucal here as there is the onslaught of shadows, but Blank is going to be here immediately. Another shockwave is decent, and the bouncy house is there, but Arthur just soaks all the damage, and Yucal is going. Yep, it is semi-global coming through from the jungle, and I don't know whether it's going to be enough to answer things like this, as there's the Stand United that comes down. This is the set play that Hanwha have access to. A taunt is going to land, and a very comfortable kill onto Blank. Immediate punishment there, as I believe, yeah, he was able to pick up
over to the TF and let him take some priority, as here we go.
Oh, wow, actually catches him out of the shuriken backflip as Dudu trying to ult here. Not going to be able to keep himself alive, though, as Doran has the right click, the classic counter. I just want to say that, you know, I thought that the Jhin was a little bit of a trap pick here in the LCK, but I think a lot of teams have been building a lot of team fighters. We have a bit of a skirmish here on the top side of the map, and here in the jungle. Chovy going to go golden as in comes Vista, but he may have sacrificed himself for this one. Taunts a whole bunch of chickens as Arthur's going to stay over this side of the wall, and Chovy looking menacing with that gold card. In Zeus gets a decent one. There's the flick from the Talir as well, as over the wall goes Yucal. Vista keeping his mid laner alive as Deft gets the heal for the Shen, but I don't know whether they're out of the woods just yet. Deft able to Gale Force. Like, they shouldn't be using this composition to go for, you know, even 4v4s. They should be trying to catch people out of position, kind of like this. As Yucal, he is completely caught out. Shockwave is going to get rid of the horse, though, just before he goes down, as in goes Vista. Dudu's there as well. The double ninjas doing some work here on the back line as Blank going to be in trouble. Vista actually gets that last auto attack as now Dudu, I believe, just tagged Hybrid, but he's going to dash his way out, and Dudu is taken care of. Big Gnar into the wall also, and that could be another one for the Samira. No, she's going to go down first, but not before that auto does come out, and a triple kill. Yeah, I really like it. KT going to utilize this slight advantage that they have.
Which means that there should have been the most amount of Cloud Souls. Does it have Soul? Okay, we're going to have to hold that thought.
Yeah, we're going to have a bit of an engagement here as Chovy is going to clean up. It is a really decent shockwave, and there's a Pulverize that you could certainly put in your resume, but not actually going to result in anything, as Doran just wondering what happened to his friends there in the forest, but otherwise he's going to be okay too. His depth damage as well, but not going to be able to get back into this fight as Arthur turns up. See whether he can canter through and get some work done, as Deft has the curtain call available. There's the onslaught of shadows as stun does come through from Deft as the Akali's taken down, and maybe Deft can help this one out, but it's a teleport in from Yucal and a 2-for-1 trade in favor of KT. I mean, Hanwha, you can see what they're trying to do the right thing. It's just not working, Valdez.
Yeah, and all of these trades up in the top side, we've seen a huge top difference so far in this game. Doran just making it look easy right now up against Akali. And yeah, I mean, you look at Hanwha Life, they're kind of using their map.
Even out the turret score between these two squads, and will actually create a very, very close drive as Chovy even clearing out the minions here as he gets back through. And KT should be able to transition into this Cloud Drake very comfortably, unless Doran is very keen on locking down Deft. There's the crunch, and the flash ulti is going to be real good. Deft nowhere that he can go here, no flash available, and the Jhin eventually does fall.
I think the comms there were, okay, Deft no flash, Deft no flash. All of...
On the side, one extra auto would have been enough, but they had a feeling that he was already dead. And the rotation does come through from KT is now Dudu trying to fight this one out once again. And the teleport's going to come in. He's committing to this one also. See whether he can actually get this one done as Chovy comes down, and that is going to be the kill locked up. So extra investment, but still good. Chovy is all over this map right now. 4-0-3 on this guy as Hybrid dashing after Arthur, who's trying to get into this brush, but blue trinket's there.
Oh, they're still going to commit to this Baron.
Yeah, exactly. It is still a 4v4 if Hanwha can actually make their way over as Dudu towards the top side, but they're not going to be able to secure this Baron. No smite, no chance.
Upon by the hard engage comp of Hanwha Life. With no jungle, not willing to commit to that, and now with the Baron buff.
This is exciting news. We'll see whether he's going to get unconfident. And so this is developing, saving them here in this match, as we've got another Destiny that comes through from Chovy, and he thinks that he's found Doran. Over the wall he goes as Dudu trying to catch up. There's the ulti in. We've got the Stand United as well. The rest of KT trying to get over, but Doran is definitely dead. They're able to kill him just in time and then back away. Also lost lane. Like, this game would be almost over. But he's really trying to save it here for Hanwha, as we've got the second Cloud Drake being taken, or the 54th here for 2021. As Doran's once again going to try and escape from this one. Dudu underneath this turret, though, as he shuriken backflips to try and create some space. But there's a two-man shockwave as Yukal's just wearing it. Arthur underneath the turret, but isn't going to fall just yet. We'll see whether Dudu can keep himself alive, but no, the dissonance is going to keep it. Now Zeus trying to chase after Chovy. Unbreakable Will's there. It took a long time for that Akali to die, but it looks like the rest of Hanwha are going to be able to make their way out. Arthur just cantering his way forward, and now Vista has joined the rest of his team. Deft, he's in the bottom lane. He wants nothing to do with this tomfoolery. As Chovy is going to find the gold card, but that's just a trade. Jungler for jungler, as Chovy's like, all right, I'll just chill for a sec before I kill you.
Thanks
you very
for the
much.
Magi stacks.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. 16 now.
That's not a trade you want to be taking. Doran could actually kill Deft here.
Oh no! Okay,
Actually
Deft
not.
quick on the trigger finger, as there's a Destiny. Teleport's coming in as, oh, Yukal. Caught out of position. Sometimes there's an R button with you. Doesn't have teleport at this point in time. Needs to light someone on fire for that one, but Destiny's going to be good enough here as he does find Yukal in the backline. There's the curtains that are being called as Chovy baits out the shockwave beautifully, and Yukal's going to pay the price. Zeus now extraordinarily low as the blast cone gets rid of Dudu, but that's not the whole problem. Three-man taunt from Vista as well, as Zeus finally goes down. The Samira still does damage, and now Deft caught between a rock and a hard place. He's going to be going down here. As Arthur at half health, he's going to back.
It's such a state where Hybrid can pick off multiple kills. Doran, here.
Maybe he's just trying to buy space. Maybe this is all a bait, as there's the gold card. And this Baron, they're still on it. Teleport coming through from KT. They're trying to get everyone in here as now Dudu over the wall, but looks like Hanwha not going to actually be able to stop this whatsoever. They get the ward in way too late, as now Chovy's even caught out of position. Hybrid picks it up, whirling those blades around, and that is
looking to give your Magi stacks away. Like, you don't have to be trying to force that fight there so hard. But they still did it, and KT were able to capitalize. They're going to get the Baron and the inhibitor and look to push to end.
Yeah, they're actually looking for Nexus turrets right now. Hybrid's so scary. Doran now getting into that front line as in goes Vista, but the rest of his team isn't there. Dudu dives on forward. That's a shockwave that's avoided by so many of these stopwatches and Zonyas, but now the Samira's popping off. A triple kill already as Deft in the fountain, just waiting for Chovy, who's going to come out of that gray screen into an end screen as KT. I thought it was going to be difficult this game, but they played it so beautifully. And they will be able to pick up the first game against
auto attack cancels and all that fun stuff, and we actually get a GP back. So Doran is going to try his hand at the GP after seeing some success with, wow.
I think out of the first wave. Oh no, maybe? No, he's got 6. No, he didn't. He didn't miss any. That was fine. Oh, passive goes down there. I think he might just die. He's waiting for Q. He's waiting for Q. Not going to have it. And he's just dead. Look, maybe he's just tilted because of his monitor situation, but that was just not good. Wave to the turret. Now Blank hanging out in this brush as Arthur's stealing away his Gromp. Vista getting into position as Voidseeker is going to be able to find Zeus. Deft getting in from behind the turret is... Yep, Zeus not going to survive this one. Cannon Barrage comes in, but unfortunately...
Now that he's kind of settled things down in the lane, and normally you can farm it out well, try to help some of your lanes, but you're not really looking to set up lane plays with that ult.
Well, he is making a lane play right now. Let's see whether it's going to work, because Vista's going to get hooked back. There's the Ragnarok. Immediately, the Gragas is just going to explode. As there's the Lilting Lullaby. It does a fair bit of work, as now Deft maybe out of position. Yeah, you do have to respect Hybrid right now with the weapons that he has, especially in close range, as in goes Yukal. Gets the Shockwave, and Arthur is just dead. Really good capitalization here, and collapse.
Slip up from the side of Hanwha Life, and KT are able to take the advantage.
Well, chicken's being eaten here by Chovy, who culls them just to make sure that they're not going to be there. And Yukal doesn't have Shockwave, but he's still going to flash on forward. Chovy going to be taken down, and that's an overstep. A little bit of aggressive positioning, and Arthur's going to pay the price as well. Good night, Sweet Prince. 5-1 now. Currently ahead by about 10 CS over Chovy after that unfortunate death. Is now Chovy going for this one. Shockwave comes in as there's the cannon barrage as well. The culling down on top of Yukal, but now positional advantage for KT as Chovy is just just ran out of ergs, I think. As Arthur, yeah, all he can do is really spin around as Deft is going to punish Yukal. His former teammate, Lilting Lullaby, going to come through. That's a sleepy Olaf who has to watch out. And Eep, and watch out he must, as he's going to be taken down. A triple kill for Deft, who's looking to try and put this...
And let's see, okay. Vista is...
That's it's definitely behind enemy lines. He's thrown out some barrels, but that's only going to put Yukal closer in position. Another hook is going to be set up, and now Morgan, he's also in trouble. We've got kills going everywhere on the Rift, and the Gangplank and Olaf currently 1,000 gold in the lead, as well as Shirley. She should be able to get at least a charge down here, and that should be enough to get rid of the turret, and it is going to go, because Deft has not been carrying so far in 2021. But now he is, as Shockwave not going to be avoided, as now Vista's going to turn up. Great stopwatch there from Yukal is going to keep him safe for a little while, as Deft is looking to try and get out of there. But now Morgan, he's in the meat grinder. They're going to first try and get to this Gragas' hybrid with his Severum, doing a fair bit of work, but Deft is still able to limp away. As in goes Chovy, picks up the kill onto the Aphelios. He is going to fall afterwards, so it looked cool, but didn't necessarily net them anything. Has been instilled. As KT in perfect position to collapse onto this Infernal Drake as Morgan. He's going to get hooked, and this is going to be a dead Crocodile. Dominus trying to get the work done. Gore Drinker also working out. It's a one-man Shockwave, but it is going to get the man that it wanted. Is now Deft trying to get whatever kills he can. The DPS combo is actually really powerful here as Chovy dashing back in once again. And Hanwha Life look to have control here of this area, but it is still 4 versus 5. The health bars are lower on KT side as the barrel is going to get Zonya'd once again. Yukal just playing really, really well as the Void Seeker, the bowling ball, not actually going to find any joy. Moonlight Vigil comes down. It's going to be these two bot laners. Hybrid's going to have to go back soon, because if they ever want to fight, yeah, he has to go back now, get that reset, make sure he spends whatever gold he has. It's going to get cancelled, as that's not the time to have a sleep there for Zeus, as finally the Caster Curse kicks in.
And some of these team fights as the game comes along could also be the same.
Oh no, Yukal has to flash the watch out Eepers. Vista almost saves Yukal's life, who does go into his Zonyas, but Deft will be able to pick up that kill. Supercharges to try and get out, but he's melee range with an Olaf. Now Doran's looking to try and get in here. Is he tanky enough to soak the damage from Deft? I think he might be, as Deft has to run away now, and Arthur is going to be the first one to fall. Deft spotted on that ward, as you can see. He's trying to clear it out as best he can, as it is going to be secured by KT Rolster. Shockwave just onto Vista as Yukal looks to try and take him down. Stopwatch employed.
Same damage. You still have to really pick and choose your spots if you are Deft. It's a really difficult game for him to play.
Well, Yukal, he's going to get sleepy, but he has himself a lantern ride to head onto if he wants to, but he actually doesn't. He wants to take the fight as Arthur goes golden, has to flash to get himself out as Hybrid. Just going to be dead towards the other side of this fight. Chovy trying to cull, but only culls the air for the moment, but now the collapse comes in. Vista, he may look tubby, but he gets around the rift as Barrel comes down. Blank thrown into the team. Gore Drinker gets a lot of value right there, but he's still going to go down. Chovy grabs that kill for himself, and now Hanwha Live.
Unfortunately, running through what he thought was his jungle gets caught out. This is what leads to that. Doran not able to link up those barrels.
No, that's a big shame, actually. Now Vista off to the side, not sure what he's doing there as Morgan trying to collapse onto Zeus. In goes Deft, now looking to take down Yukal, flashes the orb. Yukal goes into his Zonyas, but I have a feeling he's still going to be dead.
Yukal!
The Shockwave, beautiful work from Yukal before entering the death chamber. He deserves that rest, though, I tell you what. As that is...
Hanwha Life doing a really nice job of making this a 5v3. Deft takes that first damage, yeah. So he's like, well, we can't go in. And now the Baron has started again.
Oh, this is not the party that they were looking for, though. They're all standing behind the Baron, taking so much damage. Morgan going to get in here. Zeus late to this party also, as now the Crocodile is going to start this one off. That was not the Baron you wanted to go for, gentlemen, as now Hanwha alive. They're looking to try and secure it. It will be taken by Lilia, as UCal now looking for that dream shockwave opportunity. As Morgan, he might just give himself up here, but no, Slice Dice gets himself to safety as Vista lying in wait. There's the body slam flash and gets Zeus right into position, and Deft wants to fight this one out too. He's not afraid of that particular shockwave because he had full health, and that's going to...
UCal 1v2s on the bottom side also gets the kill onto Vista. Some help with the range minions. Just perfect mechanical play out of UCal in this series.
And then they decide to take a Baron that they're not allowed to take. Deft is also just going to kill Hybrid as we go back to live, as Zeus is also dead. There's too many 80 carries. Can't keep track of them all. Can KT, as now Doran finds himself in a brush. There's a big angry Crocodile, but I think the Pirate might be winning this one as Barrel comes down as well. Morgan very, very slow. Both of them gonna proc some Sterix. And yeah, it's just going to be blank tidying this one up. In the meantime, there's an inhibitor falling down as Morgan actually staying alive for a really long time. Oh. The Slice comes in, avoids the undertow. Oh. Blank. Oh my god, he gets his Q back as well. I think Morgan's still going to die. But no, he's not. Surviving forever on the Crocodile. And maybe that's just made up for the awful play in the early game as Morgan just buys all the time in the lead. And like that topside play, that was not what you want. It was, yeah, a bit of a disaster. As Doran also, okay, our observer's really struggling to know what the heck to do right here. As Deft too much action, too fast in this game.
I think the game might just be over. They're looking to push and potentially end here. They're gonna take down the second inhibitor, and again, just people getting clawed out in the side lanes alone. Here's another engage.
Yeah, in goes Morgan, but the hook is going to land very comfortably there by Zeus. Barrel comes through, but Zeus does have a stopwatch that he prepared earlier, but now he wished he sort of had it back again. It's now Deft tidying up the fight. That's the triple kill. That's going to be the end of the game. We're going to game 3 between Hanwha Life and KT. We do it as we do have a lot of global pressure to be added, very similar to the Shen support is them. If they're going to move on in here, and he does. But the red buff has just spawned, and it looks like we are just going to be able to get in here and try and steal this one away. Some biffo being played around the popcorn chickens, as that's a big taunt to come through. The flash pulverize isn't that good, actually, as Arthur gets so much of his health back. Oh my god. First kill does go over to Hanwha Life, but this is a bloodbath. His Hybrid, tries to chase after Vista, but he'll be taken down by Death. Not going to be able to. Oh dear. Doran may have signed his own death warrant. Crunch comes through. Shelly gets a little bit angry as Destiny has been popped. UCal getting into position. There's the gold card as in goes Arthur, and he's going to be able to secure that one as UCal had to go back to that Unbound Soul. There's a very fast Bladewell is one of them. That's sort of the one that, you know, the other one's just a dash. As in goes Arthur, looking to try and fight UCal as Heroic Entrance will come down. UCal has to flash there as the taunt comes in. Thankfully, he's charged up that Q enough, and he's still going to be taken down. Doran, no way that he can help out. Finally, like you were talking about, here he goes.
Yeah, always last picked at dodgeball. Cloud Drake just between these two teams.
Yep, might be continuing right now as this fight for the red buff seems to be the real excitement. Red buff more important than Cloud Drake, apparently. There's a great double knock-up to start things off from Zeus as the triple sleep will be coming down. Oh, the Onslaught of Shadows to avoid it, but UCal diving on in, immediately gets out. He's like, nope, this is not what I wanted. As that Justice Punch also might have been a little bit dicey as Deft throws down the Q once again. Gold card connecting, but Hybrid has that cleanse back available as Deft wants to be able to grab the kill. Heroic Entrance denies any follow-up as Deft is flashing forward, but misses the Void Seeker. And that is going to be that. UCal now off to the bottom side. He teleported in there as Morgan dying to Doran once again by the looks as he's looking to try and get back underneath this turret. The Hyperproc comes in. Morgan, yep, the last auto is going to do it, and that's another solo kill going over.
Turret here, and maybe take down this first turret of the game as well.
Yep, he's going to be able to do that. With the help of Shelly, of course, as Doran takes a turret shot. But he's still having a pretty great time here in this lane. But it's all about the mid and bot lane here for Hanwha Life as in goes Hybrid looking for Deft once again. But the troops are in As the Destiny comes down as well, Deft avoids the bowling ball as Hybrid, oh my god, just popped! Vista's able to grab the kill, not entirely sure how, as Deft feels probably a little bit robbed there, as now he's just going to dive past this turret.
A little bit unfortunate there for Hybrid. There has been a little bit of a gap there between the 280 carries in the last couple of games.
Deft may be in a bit of trouble here, and by may, I mean definitely is in a bit of trouble, as Doran's trying to get out, has to flash, but is still going to survive.
Can maybe look to extend the amount of harass he is doing. Here we go again. Chovy looking to join.
Yep, Destiny going to come in. We're going to see whether this is going to work out better this time. Bladewell now on cooldown for Hybrid. He's not able to get into this fight as Bonnie goes golden just to watch his death. Arthur will secure that kill as Morgan just wandering. Winds of War, by the way, that got that kill. That's pretty ridiculous.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah, in live, we are going to have the Drake secured by the gold card. He's going to be able to plant that one onto Zeus. Wild cards avoided pretty expertly here by these guys as Yukal looking for Morgan. Unbound Soul is there. Oh my god, he might just die as the card was in the air and Chovy grabs the kill. Unfortunately, they then go for the fight afterwards, but it feels like it's already been lost as Doran trying to run out of this one. Nas absolutely nothing outside of a crocodile who doesn't care.
All by himself. Let's see if KT actually commit to fighting here. Looks like they want to.
Yep, Yukal moving pretty quickly, but Hanwha Life are just going to immediately turn away. Great ultimate out from Yukal as he picks up the kill onto the jungler. Now Hanwha Life find themselves with a man down in a
3 people. Huge amounts of damage. Hybrid,
Oh dear. Morgan, he's pretty angry, and in goes Deft. Yeah, if it was just the crocodile, maybe it would have been okay, but no, Samira yanked
around the Baron. And that's really the story of Yukal. We've been seeing more of the highs recently, which is good.
Definitely. For Deft on the bottom side of the map, as it's almost exactly 3,000 gold as Hybrids. He had a good game 1, but unfortunately, as I talk about it, he's going to get wiped out by almost just Deft by himself. As you can't be that far up the lane without an outer turret when there's a Destiny available.
Yeah, there's not really too much to say about that, fortunately. And a nice capitalization from the side of Hanwha Life. They'll look at the Baron once again.
Yeah, well, Deft's going to try and turn this on Doran as Morgan just comes out of the brush. Terrifying on this crocodile as Zeus, he's going to get gold carded, and the unbreakable will is going to break. Crocodile versus cow, I think I
mean, Doran is just so desperate to try to carry this, but here we go, the clamp down.
Oh my god, big 2-man taunt comes in, gold card is very comfy, and now Deft is looking to Killer Instinct onto Hybrid once again, trying to whirl his way out. That is not, I wouldn't have given that an S, to be perfectly honest with you. He's green, I think, as far as like the color it's been, it's almost been gray more than it's been colored. So
entirely outside of the top lane, of course.
Yep.
And have been totally able to get a gigantic snowball in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. All too easy here for Hanwha. The wallet's starting to get very heavy as we've got a fight breaking out. Chovy doesn't have Destiny available as we're just playing some Biffo. It's currently a 3 versus 4, and Arthur's still going to engage. Ulti comes out, Deft pre-hitting on the backside as Zeus is just going to get Killer Instincted. Oh my god, the value out from this heroic entrance. But the Gnar is massive into the wall, but unfortunately, they're just too far behind. Poor Doran, man, he's trying so hard. As now Hanwha Life find themselves behind enemy lines. They will take down the inhibitor though, and they're looking to try and transition this into a win. Sub 30 minutes in game number 3. The flash over the bowling ball is beautiful there by Chovy. As the Void Seeker comes out, Vista, he's pretty low, doesn't really want to take a fountain laser as Deft looking to try and kill him on the fountain there, and Vista is going to just kill himself on the fountain a little bit before this one goes down. But congratulations to Hanwha Life. It was a difficult series.